Всем привет, ребят, с вами сегодня Илья, и мы играем в Not for Broadcast. Надеюсь, вам понравится игра. Любой. Во. Так, начинаем. Блин. Во, день первого. Выбора. Господи, как меня это бесит.
Hi David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. Alright mate, Dave here. Listen now, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a big call.
Я немного задерживаюсь. В общем, сегодня новости звучат, что значит так. Не переживай, это не так сложно, я помогу совсем. Для тебя не решит только буквально отвечаю. Смотри направо, перед тобой находится. Смотри наверх, это полоса показывает логических зверей. Если подключаются они наоборот, под ней находится экран, тот, что справа. Это экран трансляции, он показывает, что видит зритель. Он на пару секунд показывает плавно 4 небольших экрана. Они это то, что как оператор судит должен покажет. Кнопку слева партии все объяснит. Компьютер схватит. Теперь смотри налево. Эти переключаются и вся история. Так, сейчас...
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain it. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't fallen out of the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Занятия фитнесом спорта Джонни Хэм Сливсон для домохозяек. Когда получишь сигнал, выбери первый экран, получишь будет готов. Сейчас быстро будет. Сейчас быстро.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, next is going to be to throw the news titles on screen too. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all great.
Honest Andy's totally independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Meghan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Ponderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic day.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1, now. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes. Here it comes. Switch to screen 1 now. Lovely, mate.
The votes are in and it's a decisive win for advance. The landslide...
Listen, mate, we often get a bit of interference around this time of night, so keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. You can move that white dial to avoid the interference to the yellow knob or your scroll wheel.
Of a severe policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all disputed advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However,
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
Bonds HQ to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill up the
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
personally, I wouldn't try to confuse you with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
Dog. Opa.
You've got a grey sofa. We've got
No.
a pink, a yellow, a purple. Deals are unreal. You've got people coming over.
Wicked. Made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multi-cam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on stage shot for too long. 10 seconds of the
Ну я понял.
So if you're on
Я
the
уже
person
один
who's
раз
talking,
играл.
try and throw in the odd reaction shot.
Без ведущих.
Pull out to the wide shot for a bit, just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough, and the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programmes on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break.
Toilet next to a
Quiet
chair.
in the
We can do you a
studio.
chair next to the toilet. Hell, we could even do you a toilet
you so
chair.
much.
You come on down. You bring your ass.
10
We got
seconds,
it. You want
everybody.
it. You want it. We got it. You want it. You pay us. You want it. We got it. You want it. You want it. We got it. You pay us.
3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. Advance reporter. But first, our own cultural is here with a star.
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Megan
Wolf, thank you, Jeremy. And today, culture correspondent. And today, I'm from Shakespeare to the shop box. Shakespeare to the shop box. To be joined today by
Right,
none
you're
other
a blunt pledge on screen 3 when she says his name.
Thank you so much for coming
I do
on.
hope my dear when I tell you. I do hope you believe me when I tell you.
Go to 3, go to 3.
He is among the greatest.
May I say, having you here with us?
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
So you've just finished filming your latest.
Что такое
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
The
Wow, what was that like?
Yeah.
Wow, what was that like?
Said to Peter. Well,
Так, погоди. Капец. Фух, капец.
as I said to Peter at the Jensen, the director. Do you know him? Peter Jensen. He's a wonderful chap. He really is. He's a wonderful chap.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thundertwat.
What a wild ride this has been. What a wild ride this has been. How did you know what Megan?
That is fantastic. And that is.
Am I right in saying
fantastic.
that?
And character you're playing.
Am I
this
right in
movie
saying
is
that
quite
the
an
character you're
academic
playing
one?
this movie
Absolutely
is quite
right.
academic?
Absolutely
Is
right.
that a challenge at
Science.
all? Was that a
Exactly
challenge
you're
at
gonna
all?
play. Exactly you're gonna play.
But seriously,
Yes, you're right.
But seriously,
yes, you're right. From my last starring
departure
role,
from my last
when I played
starring
Sergeant
role,
Brock
when I played
Rockman in
Sergeant
Bullet Man.
Brock Rockman
You'll
in
remember
Bullet
that
Man.
that's a true story. You'll remember that one soldier's fight for a love. That's one soldier's fight for a love. A love, of course. A love, of course. I think it's grossed over $1 billion. I think it's grossed over $1 billion. Who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 best actor awards, if I remember correctly.
So
If I
stupid to
remember
mention
correctly.
it.
But I really am not in it for. But I really am not in it for
Those
the
three
awards.
little statues. do
Those
take pride in
three
place on
little
my
statues
magazine. Do take pride in
With all
place
the
on my
others,
magazine.
I'm sure. With all
So,
the others,
if you're
I'm
not
sure.
doing it for
So,
if you're not doing
what is
it
it then that drives?
awards, what is it then that drives?
That's a beautiful question, Megan. And not easy to question, Megan. And not easy. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will be. And I. That's how it feels. Off, doesn't it? That's how it feels. Bleeding, doesn't it? Giving, bleeding, suffering, giving. For one's audience, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end I do it for the differences. I suppose in the end I do it for the people that I inspire. I do it for the people that I inspire. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change. Most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about.
Today, of course, and we're in today, of real change. It looks like in the coming change. It looks like in the coming. What do you make of this historic election? What do you make of this historic election result?
Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed, historic is the word. Indeed, historic is the word.
Very difficult. Difficult, isn't it? Very difficult.
I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, one should always strive, not fuck things up.
Yes, well,
sorry,
yes, well,
Don't worry, you won't do it again. Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
I'd be delighted.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I just let Megan cue you in.
His face was a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
And we're out. And we're out.
Капец, я запомнил все.
Watch out for that interference, mate.
Да я знаю. Здесь. Капец. Интересно, что она? Тоже вот думаю.
Nolans mustn't.
Dr. Lance, you stop Flanagan. Miss Flanagan.
А что у них происходит?
All for you, baby.
Dr. Henlock.
All for you to change the world.
Dr. Henlock.
You're gonna change the world. You better listen.
Dr. Henlock.
Told me.
Henlock.
I didn't listen. Told me.
Drowning
Lance, you said.
Drowning
Lance, you said.
You need to see this.
No, it's all too late.
Look at this.
Sterility. Sterility. This is the key. Yes, we could stop it all. Yes, we could stop it all.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Да, я помню. Три, два, один.
I'm Alan James. This is not a movie. This is not some child's tale. This is not a dream. This is reality. This is the story of you and your stupid about how you were promised things, but you ended up filleting Satan for the salty crumbs. It's happening here. It's happening now. And it's all happening right in front of you. I'm Alan James.
Alan James is one of the country's most controversial columnists and speakers.
And they're going to take your sweet grandma, and you're never going to see those dribbling dentures again. Oh, grandma, look at their faces. That's not what cows look like. You call it the stock market. I call it the stuck market, because it's just a hole they've stuck up our collective. I don't care if he was once your nephew, Cameron. He's standing in the way of the tram.
Now, Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, is coming to your city.
I'm Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, the gospel according to Alan James. And the Alan James shall set you free. And now I'm bringing my message directly to you. In front of you.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Alan James.
Alan James is right.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Coming to a city near
Apparently he's had 3 years at lunchtime.
Christ, you got line there the rest of the time.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds, everybody.
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters. I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters. Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury. Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury are about to make their acceptance address.
Shall I start?
Go for it,
Shall I
Pat.
start?
Go for it, Pat.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. Where do I start? Where do I start?
They said we couldn't do it. They said we couldn't do it. Every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard. You saw right from there. You saw right.
I'm sorry about the language there. I'm sorry about the language.
I've had a couple of celebrations. Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebrations. Coarser than the ground is funny. Coarser than the ground is.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. When the country is suffering, you need a party. You need a team that can change things. But today is day one of a better, fairer, So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They shouldn't be putting their shit in pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully not inaccurate, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. We have working with the tax office. We have every person in the country with wealth. Every person in the country with wealth to the million.
You rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their case.
Tomorrow we will be introducing the sweeping reform of the tax. We're not hiding wealth funds or creative trust funds or creative accounting. Fairer, unavoidable set of tax. Unavoidable set of tax.
All you bastards, all you snobs, have got nowhere to hide. I've got nowhere to hide. We revoked your passport. We revoked your passport. You want to leave like you threatened before the election. That's fine. You're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals to properly fund health and education. To raise the
billions. You'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours. That's absolute. So to you, posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve, the people who drink in their private to serve, and drinks in their private children you raise.
So they've got time to get even.
Advance have this to say to you. We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your villas. We will put the wealth of this country back where in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends.
Yes.
Today.
It ends today. It ends and tomorrow we'll start making it fair again. We'll start making it fair again. We promised we would. Just
and
like
and until then, ladies and gents, you'll get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, interesting acceptance speech there. And our apologies for the fruity language. Bleeped out for you in time. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. Someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself, that's all from us this evening. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you've got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast
неплохая цензура, было немного помех, монтаж был ужасен. Так я не виноват, что я в кнопках не разобрали. Не разбирались. Продолжить. Это
Select any of those and click load tape. Why not watch what you just did? When you're done,
Well,
hit
in
back.
a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight.
Не, я не хочу, я не хочу. Не люблю.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those. Okay, these 4 screens, they're exactly the same as the 4 screens that feed you the studio signal when you're doing the actual news. Of course, the difference here is you can mute any screen you like or any combination of screens, and you can have a listen to what was going on behind the scenes. Just select any segment.
Corn and mayonnaise?
You don't see if you make me down in costume.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our view.
When you're done checking out the backstage
Every day.
secrets,
10 seconds, everybody.
Так, ну, ладно, ребят. Поэтому мы поиграли. Надеюсь, вам понравится. Ну, буду ждать. До встречи. Пока. Так, блин.